How do you find that glitch? What? Wait, whoa, wait, huh? They didn't think that through. Generic Control and the Goose. I'm here back with another Game Champ video. Today we have Can You Beat Rockman 2 without getting hit. Last week we did Game Champ's video on Can You Beat Rockman without getting hit, which Rockman is essentially Mega Man. You want to check my reaction to that video? I'll leave it right up there. Also, be linked down below in the description. It's been very interesting. I've never seen any Mega Man gameplay until just now. I know Mega Man from, like, I guess Death Battles, and I think Mega Man's also in Smash Bros, which I've never played Smash Bros Ultimate, only in Melee for one weekend like 14 years ago. But apparently something that you all have pointed out to me down in the comment section is, for some reason, there's not a lot of reaction videos to Game Champ videos. I have no idea why, because Game Champ makes amazing videos on things that you would never even think of possible, like the Super Mario Odyssey video without jumping. Like, what the links that she had to go to in order to figure out, like, how to do that without jumping was insane. Apparently the Rockman videos get more and more difficult, and apparently there is a like an achievement for completing the game without dying or getting hit or something. Apparently Rockman 3 is really hard. So I really hope you're enjoying these videos. Definitely show some support. Thank you so much for the support you have shown. If you become a patron for $3 a month, you get the videos a day early. You can also subscribe to the channel, and you can also comment, like the video, whatever. I do read every single comment though, so, and I respond to a lot of them to prove to you that I do read them. Even if this video has been out for a year, I'm still gonna probably see your comments, so feel free to comment down below. Hopefully I can make your day a ton better, because that's what I'm here for. I'm trying to hit 100,000 subscribers before the end of the year, and let me know if you want to see Can You Beat Rockman 3 without getting hit. But let's go ahead and jump on into Can You Beat Rockman 2 without getting hit. Alright.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to VG Myths, the online internet video game TV show that doesn't solve mysteries, has never solved mysteries, and is shocked and appalled by the accusation of ever having associated with Busters of the Myth variety. After blatantly cheating our way through a no-damage run of Rockman 1, Dr. Wily's taken a stance against our glitch-exploiting ways with 8 new robot bosses out for Rockman's
1988.
What kind of dastardly traps has he set to make us lose our perfect score? There's only one way to find out. Can you beat Rockman 2 without getting hit? Once again, we're playing the Mega Man Legacy Collection release, and only features available in the original Famicom release are allowed. Save states and auto-fire are banned. After a prior embarrassingly easy takedown of Wily, he's made some drastic improvements to make the sequel 10 times harder. The game's overall length has been increased with 2 extra starting bosses, plus a few more Wily stages, making this endurance challenge require just about double the endurance. I still gotta make Sonic for Higher Public Season 7. Even more terrifyingly, we've lost the greatest weapon in our arsenal. The select button no longer pauses the game, and thus the pause glitch has been completely erased. I'm sorry to say but there's but if you want to beat Rockman 2 without getting hit, you'll have to stoop to the lowest possible level of doing it. Fighting fair.
No.
Choosing the right stage order is crucial to standing a chance at finishing the run, with every new weapon opening up new strategies to ease the pain in later levels. Surprising no one, I recommend making everybody's favorite dentist, Metal Man, your first target. Metal Man stage is the easiest without any roadblocks, and Metal Man himself features a simple and exploitable pattern. But your reward is the absolute best weapon in the game, Metal Blade. Take it into Bubble Man stage for a test drive. This thing is a gigantic upgrade over the Buster. It does more damage, pierces through any enemy it kills, fires in 8 directions, and its ammo consumption is so low you'll practically never run out. When fighting Bubble Man, I never found a 100% consistent strategy, but he's early enough in the run, I never bothered. Jump up when his first shots get close, so hard to even see his attack through all the bubbles and everything. Before he gets a chance to do anything else. Lead Bubble is Heatman's weakness, so we're heading for him next.
Dude, is that a toaster?
This does unfortunately require you to do the entire disappearing block maze without item number 2, but Airman happens to have that, and we are nowhere near ready to take him on. We also meet our first Armor Joe near the end of the level. These guys appear throughout the game and are extremely dangerous, but easily exploitable. As long as you're in midair when the armor lands, he'll skip trying to attack and instead make another hop. Run right under him and jump when he lands to make it safely to Heatman's room. Heatman will always throw the same over and over at the beginning of your fight. Fire Lead Bubble and jump between.
Maybe it is a toaster.
There, keep the heat on and always attack him before he gets the chance. RNG decides how fast he chases you, but even in the worst case scenario, you've got enough time and space to dodge and take him out. Killing Heatman gives both Atomic Fire and item number 1, both of which are crucial in the upcoming stages. Woodman stage features the only 3 fire-breathing wolves in the game, and luckily you only have to fight 1. The other 2 can be killed from outside their attack range with Metal Blade. This is also the first appearance of PP. If their eggs touch the ground,
beta testers back then?
Will pop out. Keep them at bay by spamming Metal Blades diagonally upright whenever whenever they're about to spawn. Just before the boss door is one of the absolute worst rooms in the entire game, the Cuckoo Room.
What is...
These
oh,
incessantly flailing chickens have probably ended more runs than any other enemy.
Oh.
On flat land, you'll always be safe by just walking a little bit to the right, but at the gaps in the beginning, I have absolutely no idea.
Why do that?
Pray to General Clux and make a run for it.
You have to
if the
hope.
chickens take pity on you and let you face Woodman, charge up Atomic Fire ASAP, hug the left wall, and jump as the first falling leaves near the ground. Two fully charged Atomic Fire Blasts will
that's
kill
it?
Woodman
Only two?
before the second set of falling leaves can reach you. Now that we've got Leaf Shield, we're ready for
that is
the
a
unstoppable
Pokemon.
monster
That is a
himself,
Poliwag.
Airman. Much of the
Or
level is
Poliwrath.
guarded by more
Poliwrath's
people,
a
so
small
be
one.
on your guard and never let them drop a single egg. And keep in mind, item number 1 makes the Ogre platforms way easier to jump past. Once you reach the boss door, prepare
Dr.
to die. Airman's difficulty is heavily dependent on RNG. He'll randomly select one of 3 tornado patterns and blow them all, plus you, to the edge of the screen. After 3 volleys, he'll jump over to your side, where you've got enough time to spam out 4 leaf shields and take the kill. So our goal is simple: survive 3 tornado volleys in a row. Some patterns are easier than others, and by that I mean sometimes Airman literally decides you lose. Unless you use one special tactic that can remove Airman's RNG from the equation.
Which is...
Remember when I said we weren't ready to beat Airman before Heatman? Check this out. Whenever you stand on an item number 1 platform, the blowing wind momentum on both Rockman and the tornadoes glitches out and stalls to near 0.
How do you
Airman
find that
won't blow out his
glitch?
next gust until every tornado is off screen. So stalling them with item number 1 gives us both a path out of harm's way and time to prepare. If it turns out his gust is dodgeable from ground level, get back down there and make your play. But otherwise, climb around the volley. Be extra careful up there and spawn your next platform extremely close by. Physics are absolutely broken and the wind momentum will start back up whenever you enter a jumping state. And absolutely do not touch the boss door. Just trust me, things get weird.
What? Wait,
you can't switch weapons until the last instance
they
of
didn't think
your
that
current weapon
through.
is despawned, so wait out your final platform before jumping down. Airman's still an incredibly painful damageless boss, but even in the worst possible scenario, victory is decided by your own skill. With Airman dead, congratulations. This is officially a run.
Why do you
After
jump?
that ludicrous pain, the next couple stages are break levels. PP makes a return on the ladder ascent on Clashman stage, but smart Leaf Shield
it's like
use
the
on
in Mario
Clashman
Kart.
Itself, hold right, fire air shooter, and make a small hop. If you haven't gotten hit by the time Flashman passes over, victory is yours. Flashman stage could potentially be a run ender through no fault of your own
item number
if
2
you
now?
take the wrong path, but thankfully we have the magically omniscient superpower of memorization and can take the safest path every time. Flashman's weakness is crash bombs, but Metal Blade does almost as much damage with way more spam potential. Hit him 4 times as he runs towards you, jump over, then make 3 hits on retreat. Do it fast enough and he'll have no chance.
Didn't even have a chance.
Welcome to the final of the initial 8, Quickman. Most of the level has you dodging instant death lightning.
Yeah, I talked in the intro how apparently
hope you already memorized years before considering a Mr. Perfect run. Once you reach the boss door, get ready for what just might be one of the hardest, most RNG bosses in Rockman history.
What?
No, seriously, trust me. You're supposed to be shaking in your boots.
Why?
Normally, Quickman is an RNG nightmare that jumps around the entire screen at lightning speed, but his one weakness is ironically his immunities. If Quickman takes no damage from an attack, he insists on striking a pose to show off just how unbeatable he is. During this pose, we can swap weapons, damage him, and swap back to keep the cycle going. This isn't a completely airtight strategy, though. You can't
but it is a
swap
pretty
back
good
until
one.
the last instance of your weapon despawns, and the pose is extremely quick. Even a couple extra frames of leeway could be your undoing. Depending on where both of you are positioned, the fastest despawning weapon will be either Metal Blade or Leaf Shield. Make an executive decision and pray to your lucky E-Tank as you whittle down his health. Once his health bar reaches halfway, switch to Time Stopper and watch as Quickman pathetically sits still to death. You've conquered all 8 starting levels and can move on to the final stretch, the Wily stages. From now on, your depleted weapon energy stays constant till the end of the run, so keep an eye on every meter and make an active effort to refill what you need most. Mecha Dragon has no invulnerability frame, so spam the Buster and keep yourself a safe distance from its mouth. Also, you
for
lose all
1988
control after killing a stage boss, so please land the final shot.
Well, this also came out
a
couple years ago,
Refill
I
every
think,
weapon
like 10
to full
years
on
ago.
the Flyboys at the beginning of Wily Stage 2, then make your way across the spiked chasm and grab the second ladder. Watch out while climbing down. There's one room where you could accidentally fall straight into an enemy bullet. The few screens down, you'll
I
reach
thought they could
what
just
might
shoot through
be the
walls.
most stressful room in the entire run, the drill tunnel. When I say stressful, I don't mean hard.
it's because
it's actually easy, and that's the problem.
Why is it
Constantly
easy?
spam jump and shoot as you tiptoe forward with the most ludicrously over-the-top baby strats gaming's ever seen. Take nothing for granted and leave your speedrunning shoes at the door. Use Time Stopper when you reach the side-by-side crushers. We are gonna need to refill it later, but I'd much rather do a bit of farming than thread that needle. Pico Pico Kun luckily has no RNG. He always spawns with exactly the same pattern. Memorize the order and take each of them out with 3 metal blades each. Wily Stage 3 is short and is mostly static spike tunnels, but the final room has a cramped hallway with bullet-spewing enemies ready to ambush you just off-screen. This is going to look like I'm showing off, but no, trust me, this is legitimately the safest possible strategy. I am sweating bullets here. Gutsdozer's attack pattern is consistent and leaves a blind spot just in front of his treads.
Oh yeah, the safest place is right in front of the tank.
And while you're airborne, he'll always spit out a bullet. Jump up, throw out a quick boomerang, return to your safe spot, take a breather, and repeat. Keep your cool, and eventually Wily's latest, greatest Gutsman action figure will be thrown in the trash. At the beginning of Wily Stage 4 is a single Met.
Wow. That hurts.
Mission failed. At the beginning of Wily Stage 4 is a single Met. Walk slightly left of the ladder, launch Leaf Shield, then run right. You'll probably need a new pair of pants, but otherwise you should somehow get through
for the thing to
In the Armor Joe room at the end, fully charge Atomic Fire, inch forward to find the Sniper Joe, then take him out before he can fire a shot. In front of the boss door is another lone Sniper Joe, the final generic enemy
I would definitely mess up those
jumps. This is your last chance to refill on weapon energy for the final boss gauntlet, and you are going to want most of it maxed. Continuously murder this poor guy and be absolutely ludicrously careful not to let the off-screen Armor Joe jump towards you. You'll probably have a couple dozen heart attacks, but eventually you'll have all the weapon energy you need to enter the fight with Boo Beam. Boo Beam and its walls can only be destroyed by Clash Bombs, and since we just passed by the last ammo refueling station, you must absolutely not waste a single shot. You also might be wondering how we're going to dodge Boo Beam, and that's a silly question.
Even know what
we're not. Though the pause menu may have been removed, its spirit lives on in the weapon menu. Since, let's face it, everybody just uses the weapon menu as a pause button anyway. Boo Beam's bullets don't quite work properly and can't hurt you during the transition period when exiting the weapon menu. Whenever you're about to get shot at, constantly pause and unpause until the bullets pass by. This trick makes the fight totally safe, provided you remember to leave enough time for your weapon to despawn. Bomb only the walls that are absolutely necessary, plus make sure you hit the top weak point and door below it with a single shot. If you conserve your ammo properly, Boo Beam will be dead with exactly 1 crash bomb remaining in your inventory. On to the final level, Wily Stage 5.
Interesting.
Original stage
I'm learning so much.
Revenge in the teleporter room. Logic dictates we should fight the harder ones first, but screw that!
Instead, you gotta fight everybody you already, with their own powers.
Embarrassed to lose to first. Think about it. How absolutely crushing would it feel if you managed to beat the Airman rematch only to die against Metal Man?
Reminds me of
the shame would be so great you could never pick up a controller again.
4, which
minor but extremely
I'm taking on
the
champion in Pokemon White for the first time in my Nuzlocke tomorrow on Wednesday.
A little bit further to the right. This makes Airman have a tiny bit less wiggle room, but for the other bosses, the clear arena makes them easier.
Oh,
if you
wow, that was close.
To take down all 8 bosses a second time, congratulations. Every single hard part of the game is over.
I could never do this.
If you mess up now, the shame is quadrupled. Wily Machine number 2's first phase has a totally consistent pattern. Keep hugging the left wall and jump over every shot in a rhythm. Get him to exactly 1 HP, wait until he's somewhat close to the left edge of the screen, nail the last hit, and prepare yourself for the most important shot in the entire game. Switch to Crash Bomb while a second health bar fills, wait for him to retreat, and aim just below the cockpit. The Crash Bomb explosion is his weakness and deals damage multiple times in a row, blowing up Wily Machine number 2 in record time.
You just one-shotted it.
Though, Dr. Wily plot twists his way into the double final level, Wily Stage 6. Thankfully, this one is a victory lap. The water droplets can be dodged with a long-forgotten secret technique of avoiding the ouchies. At the end of the path, Dr. Wily reveals he was an alien all along for the true final battle.
Oh.
Yeah, it turns out it's just been canon this entire time. The later games never really touch on it.
Wait,
it's a little weird.
is Wily actually
like
an alien?
Said, it's a victory lap. Alien
or was
Wily
that somebody
has a
pretending to be
simpler pattern than
Wily?
Even Metal Man.
You're an
Be as
alien,
absolutely
and
patient
you
as
picked
you
them to look
need.
like
Don't
Wily?
take any unnecessary risks. Try
Okay.
not to drop your controller, and feel free to scream out in celebration as his health bar reaches 0.
Okay, that's
With
a lot of
Dr.
flashing.
Wily thoroughly phoned home, the Rockman 2 Mr. Perfect run is mission complete.
But do you get an achievement for
mother
this?
of cheese
I don't
on
think
a
this game
holy
has it.
cracker. Wow. Wow, never again.
Never again until you get the Rockman 3, which is apparently a really difficult video.
Sure, who did their own no damage run in 2011. Their video is how I found out about the pause glitch Redux. Plus, if you want more in-depth explanations on a run that would be a bit more hardcore, an apocalyptic flock of little birdies told me Rome Mithril has done Buster-only no damage videos about most levels in the classic series. And if you want to see my own successful run in its entirety, I streamed it live and archived the final successful attempt.
That's gonna be a long video.
And finally, special thanks to all Patreon backers, including Andrew Seibert, Mrs. Seckman, Eric Flynn, Leslam, RB Drock,
That's
Adam,
a lot.
Totally normal human being.
Is he? I doubt Adam's legitimacy as a totally normal human being.
Ikrira, Jez, Robert B. Brashier, Citrus Lush, Zaina Bain, VCR Main Sound,
This
Joshua Bradbury,
video's not that old.
Basinger
I don't think.
313,
This video's like, what, a year old?
Alert, Game Guy Rusty, Anon 40,
4 years old, my bad. It was the Rockman 3 is a year old.
Julia Zeno, Pepsi Man EXE,
That's
Christian
that's a
Long,
decent
I'm
amount of
Justin,
patrons.
The Quacky Gamer, Chocolate Boy 97, Bainbridge, Sean, Kazoy, Maxwell Hermans, DJ Super Kitty Bot, that one weird person I guess, Mr. Bones, Luminescent Dragon, Jay Snilges, Backzoid, and Jack.
Just Jack.
Let me know how much this video sucks and how I
It
can
was a great
improve in
video,
comments
just like the other
below.
one was.
Everlasting ouchies for watching and get out of my house.
Understandably so. Yeah, for some reason people don't react to Game Champ videos. I don't know why. She makes great videos about things that I wouldn't even think about doing. Like, I don't look at a game and go, oh, I wonder if I could do this game without getting hit. Because normal, sane people don't do that. They don't look at a game and go, oh, I could play this game without getting hit. Like, I started Half-Life 2 today, for the very first time ever. Not a second that I go, oh, I bet I could do this game without getting hit. No. No. Absolutely not. Granted, Rockman 2 is a much shorter game than Half-Life 2, but in other games like that. But I feel like at this point in gaming, everybody has tried something. Like, there's no, like, there's probably a YouTuber that has tried to beat Pokemon, like an entire Pokemon game, using only one Pokemon. Like, there's people that probably played every single video game that you can without getting hit. You know, it's just to the point where, like, everything has already been done. So it's just honestly crazy. But I absolutely love this video. I look forward to the next one. Let me know what it should be. Should it be Rockman 3? Should it be a different Game Champ video? Please let me know. Thank you for the support you show in these videos. I hope you have a wonderful day. Hopefully I made it a tiny little better. You can stop on my Twitch live stream at 5 tomorrow. Also, if you want to see my Half-Life 2 VOD, that goes up on the gaming channel at 5 p.m. today over on the Duck Goes Gaming. So you can definitely check that out as well. But I hope you have a wonderful rest today. Hopefully I made it better. But until next video, take care and cue the music.
We were playing